What's up, everybody? Todd, itinerant, Thoreau, so many names, so many places. I want to talk about how tanks work real quick. I just learned this. I'm adding a tank and some piets to the scenario I'm about to play just to try it up, mix it up a little bit. There's going to be a Stug in the battle and piets. I do have a 6-pounder gun back here that I'm going to use just to illustrate because it's a little bit more effective. So let's say that he comes out here and let's have that 6-pounder British airborne gun fire at him and see how that works. So the anti-tank guns, Piets, Stugs, they have some different ratings than like infantry troops. So like the 6-pounder gun has something called an ACC or accuracy number, a pin number, so penetration, and then it goes into the HE and effectiveness number, and then there's also HG, which means it can go hull down or not. Well, and also, armor. Well, the anti-tank gun has no armor, but it does have accuracy of a -1. So what does that mean? So when you roll to hit a tank, you're going to roll 2 dice, a light one and a dark one. So in this case, I'll roll gray is the light one, green is the dark one. And you're going to roll 2 dice. Okay. I rolled a 5 and a 1. So what does that mean? Well, you're looking for a 4+ to hit a tank. I rolled a 5. He has a -1 accuracy, so he's not quite as accurate as some guns. But he's still got a 4, so he hits. So fantastic. Well, but does he do anything to the tank? Well, he's got a -1 penetration. Well, I rolled a 1, so that would be a 0. Does that matter? I don't know. Let's see. You look at the armor of the Stug, which is a 4/2. So he's got a frontal armor of 4 and a flank or back rear armor of 2. Well, 0 is, and you're looking to equal or greater than the armor number, whichever one you're trying to hit. It's a 4. 0 is less than a 4, so it doesn't hit. Well, let's say instead he rolled a 5 or 6. If you rolled a 5, it's -1, and that'd be a 4, and that would equal his armor, and it would destroy the tank. So it's quite simple. Hit accuracy, hit pin, destroyed. The Piet works the same way. The tank works the same way. Now the tank, on the other hand, if it was firing at another tank, which I don't have an American tank or British tank here, I should have got one out, it's going to fire with a +1 and have a +1 penetration. So again, if you rolled, let's say I rolled a 3 on the light die, look at me cheating. And let's say he's firing against another 4. So he could roll 2 3s firing at a tank with a frontal armor of 4, and he would hit him because that 3 + 1 to the accuracy is a 4, so that's a hit. That 3 + a 1 to the penetration is a 4, so if the front armor was 4, it would equal that and blow up the tank. Simple as that. Accurate. So during the German initiative, he could turn, or he could move straight, or he could fire, and then he's done for that initiative. It's like mortars and big guns, because remember, this is an infantry-focused game, and the time is very condensed and very simultaneous. I was thinking about it last night. I'll do another video on that and kind of how I perceive that with some of the limitations. So, all right, that's on the limitations put on some of the bigger equipment. All right, that's it. That's how tanks work in Crossfire.